Welcome to the Game Changer 00100 show. I'm your host, Game Changer, and today I want to talk to you, or rather respond to the Oshay Duke Jackson show where they were talking about antisocial behavior. All right, so I'm going to give my solution, which of course I think is the best one, but perhaps y'all can tell me what you think in the comment section to the antisocial black people problem. Okay, first and foremost, I want to say this: black people are not antisocial. Black people, much like everybody else in the world, really do not wish to socialize with niggas. It's just that because we have this thing against segregating groups of people, we tolerate them and we allow them into our circles. And we often don't associate with each other for fear that we might accidentally or incidentally, associate with a nigga or a nigga bitch or a bitch nigga. We want to avoid this at all costs, which makes regular black people or non-nigga black people very, which makes things for non-nigga black people, relations between non-nigga black people, very difficult. You see, the thing about niggas, and I know it seems like I'm just harping on them just because, but I'm not. Actually, the two topics are very tightly related. I'm about to explain why. I don't just look for opportunities to thump on niggas. Trust me, they do well enough themselves. You see, niggas do not like their own company at all. They, just like everybody else in the world, prefer the company of anybody else but them. That's why they kill each other. That's why they fight each other. That's why they beat each other. That's why they are so hostile and violent towards each other. They cannot stand themselves, and the rest of the world can't stand them. So, what do they do? Well, they do what you see them doing on YouTube. They invade black people's spaces. Now, if you notice, when I or anybody else thinking black people have spaces, platforms, etc., 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 every now and again a stray nigga will come along. But these niggas generally don't like congregate and get together and discuss, I don't know, the ratio between gin and juice. I don't know what the fuck niggas should talk about, but do it elsewhere. You really have no business in other people's spaces, but niggas tend to force their way into places that they're not welcome. And this is not limited to the dating, mating, and relating scene. Any place that anybody is listening is from, you're familiar with this scenario. Somebody somewhere opens up something for black people to date, mate, relate, and procreate. They open up a venue. Could be a speed dating event. Hell, it could be a fucking church. It could be anything. A nightclub, anything. A website, anything. And it starts off real cool. The first couple of hits is great. Black people are getting together and black babies will soon be made. Black men are on one knee and black women have a heavier ring finger. It starts off real cool. But then the niggas, and the nigga bitches come along. And then the regular black people leave. If it's a nightclub, it starts off real cool. But then niggas come. And niggas come because they don't want to fuck nigga bitches. for the same reason we don't want to fuck nigga bitches. So they come to try to fuck regular black women because somebody told them that regular black women find them appealing. They don't. They don't. But they go anyway. They go in an attempt to fuck regular black women. And then what winds up happening is they get overwhelmed because niggas' mating strategy is to annoy 100 women just to fuck one. And they don't give a shit about the 99 women that they annoyed in the process, that they repulsed in the process, that they made never want to go back to the venue where they met that nigga in the process. They don't give a damn about that. They annoy 99 women, fuck one, and then next week they're at it again. And again, and again, and again. It takes 52 women to assure that a nigga fucks every week in a year. Which means that every nigga you see is out annoying 5,200 women a year. And then they're only fucking like 1% of them, but they just walk around saying that they're the shit. That they got bitches. Now, so you have this venue and it just get inundated. It just get flooded with niggas. And the decent women, even if they are willing to give a nigga a chance, they just get swarmed by him. That's what niggas sound like to these bitches. Or excuse me, to these women. That's what niggas sound like. Just a rapid cycle of thirsty niggas. So they get jaded and leave. And because the decent black women leave, the brothers leave. And then the nigga bitches come for attention. And then the club is just full of niggas and bitches. And eventually, because they don't get along, the club closes down. I've seen this happen dozens of times. And I know that all of you seen this shit happen too. You go to a spot like, oh shit, that shit was jumping, and then you wait maybe a couple of months. You probably don't go out for a while. You're enjoying the company of the chick that you met at that spot. So you take a break and be like, hey, let's go back to the place we met. Like, oh no, it's not good anymore. Well, what happened? I tell you what happened. Niggas happened. Niggas happened. So that's how niggas ruin a venue. So how do nigga bitches ruin a venue? Well, it's pretty much the same way. You see, just like niggas, nigga bitches assume that regular black men want them. They assume this. Now, they assume this because some of them, or some of us rather, will fuck them in private when nobody else is looking. And it's been a while since they had a regular black woman. This leaves them with the impression that they actually want them the way that they are. And this shit is disgusting. So, when black people go to get-togethers or they go to a venue where they're hoping to meet their counterpart, a black man meeting a black woman, the nigga bitches come. And they come for free drinks and free this and free attention. They come for semi-sexual attention because that's what they're not getting. And they come in hordes and they come fat as hell. and just generally unappealing. They come for free drinks, so when a regular brother asks them for a free, asks to offer them a drink, thinking that they might be a decent black woman, they say sure, and they just drink the drink and leave. Now, keep in mind, they're not leaving because they're not attracted to the decent brother. Oh, no, 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 no. That would be too easy. They're leaving because they are desperate for semi sexual attention. Now, even though what he did was he gave her sexual attention, meaning he was buying her that with hopes to fuck, they want to turn that into semi sexual attention by not fucking and being as rude as abrasive as possible in the process so they can say that this is semi sexual attention. That they gave no indicators, no choosing signals, no nothing like that. So really they're just going for attention. The same way the niggas are just going for pussy. And in that process, the men get jaded. The black men get jaded. And then in their place, the niggas come. And just the same, it becomes a venue of niggas and nigga bitches. And bitch niggas. This is true for websites, pretty much anything. There isn't a venue that you can think, imagine to create for regular black people to get together that niggas will not infiltrate, overwhelm, and destroy. Because their mating culture, their entire romantic culture takes place below the waist. Period. Everything about male female interaction with niggas takes place below the waist. There's no romance, there's no nuance, there's nothing. There's nothing but dick meets pussy. Pussy be good. Dick be good. That's all that goes on between them. Any of the non-niggas listening now know what I'm talking about. This is the actual problem. It's not that we're antisocial. How many brothers did not shoot their shot for fear that this might be a nigga bitch? And how many women, because niggas are more readily identifiable than nigga bitches. Nigga bitches really make an effort to try to disguise themselves as regular black women, but niggas tend to peacock themselves and display themselves as such. But how many women actually shoot down decent brothers because they are just sick and sick and sick and tired of niggas hollering at them? Keep in mind, I have female friends, family members, and shit like that, so I already know the answer to it. You just walk around every day like, no, 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 no. I meant yes. I meant yes. Wait a minute. Don't leave. Yeah, I meant yes. I'm sorry. Just so used to saying, oh, damn it, he's gone. That shit ever happened to you? I know a lot of women it's happened to. They're just so used to it. If we want to create any venue for black people to mate, relate, date, and procreate, we have to have a no nigga allowed sign. And I know it sounds a lot like segregation, but perhaps it was for a reason. Perhaps a large number of black people weren't ready for freedom. Give them a couple generations, who knows? But until then, they'll fuck up anything we try to do, including interact with each other. Unfortunately. So, if you want to make a venue, and to be honest with you, it's going to be very difficult. This is a uphill battle. I'm gonna tell you why. If you tell a black man, hey, there's an event going on and there's a bunch of black women there, he's gonna close his eyes and picture a nigga bitch. And he's going to close his eyes and picture a venue full of nigga bitches that he would just as well rather not be in. And same thing with the sisters. You tell a sister, who's not a nigga bitch. You tell her that, hey, there's a venue going on. There's going to be a lot of brothers there. And she is just going to close her eyes and picture a bunch of fucking niggas. She's going to say no thank you. Everybody's sick and tired of this shit. Not just black people. It's just that they're more aggressive in filtering out niggas because they know how destructive they are to business and the mating process of regular humans. We have to be more aggressive. No more just a dress code because niggas can buy ties too and niggas can iron a shirt too. No. People actually have to stand at the door and identify them as niggas and say, wait a minute. And just filter them out that way. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say no to the fat bitch. Don't be afraid to say no to the drunk, pregnant bitch. And I've seen that shit with my own eyes. Don't be afraid. If a woman's too fat, then she's obviously likely, extremely likely, to be a nigga bitch. Don't let her in. There's plenty of places that they can go to, and they could just have a backyard boogie if they want to. But because they don't like their own company, they will go to other people's shit always. That's not our problem. They have made it our problem, and we have allowed them to do it. But let's stop that. No niggas allowed. Now, they have the choice to not be niggas, but they think that there's something grand to it. They think that they are part of a secret organization that nobody wants to be a part of. If so, where in the fuck is your town hall? Your meeting centers? Why in the fuck you're just scattered around fucking with everybody else's? No one wants you there. You're not welcome. You can't sit with us. You fuck up everything. Please do not enter. And black people, stop letting it into your shit. Alright, I'm not saying put a sign up that says no niggas allowed. Just, have them wait in a line outside until the club is over. Every time you see a black person, male or female, you just say, Okay, welcome, welcome. The nigga say something like, "Oh yeah, there are VIPs. I know this person is my cousin." And just have them wait. They will wait there all fucking night and then try to parking lot pimp the regular women on the way out. And the nigga bitches will just stand there waiting. They won't get cold because fat, but they'll just stand there waiting for the ballers to try to holler at them. You know, the ones that the non nigga bitches rejected. But something? I want them there. I want them there. I want them waiting to parking lot pimp, shoot their shot or whatever. And I want the fat bitches there just circling for the dick. That's what I want. You want to know why? Because while inside, the black people will be getting together. And you know what they're going to be saying? If I do not walk out with a black woman on my arm, a nigga bitch will try to take her place. And if I don't walk out with a black man on my arm, a nigga will try to take his place. But of course, walking arm in arm is not something that niggas do. You know, the only time they touch is to put dick in penis. Or, excuse me, to put dick in vagina. But some niggas do put dick in penis. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I don't want to go there. But yeah. Now, also, the whole thing wouldn't work. They wouldn't even wait outside the whole night because niggas can't stand each other's company. And realistically, the niggas would get with the nigga bitches who are also outside waiting, but nope, they don't want to fuck each other either. That's why they're there. So, I want to keep this under 30 minutes, and it seemed like I fulfilled my goal. All right, this is Game Changer 00100. Game over. Peace.